Get bang and drink. That's why I got a purple Sprite and y'all ain't. I ride big rims, seeing me is tall. So when you step down, baby girl, don't fall. Y'all niggas know the name. They call me Sean Paul, and I ain't got no flaws to sell, breaking the law. Niggas call me dope 'cause I'm hard and I'm raw.
Yo, what up, guys? Back at you with another quick update. I'll try to make it quick. Just a couple things to update on. So, as I told you, I was going to do the Pour 15 on the floor. Got the whole floor done, and with Pour 15, had just enough paint to do the floor. Like, I literally used every last drop of my little pint can. So, well, there you go. A pint, like I think it was a pint. Yeah, that a pint will do the whole floor. I didn't do anything else to the wheel wells or up top wise or anything like that. I didn't really feel like I needed it. I mostly wanted to get this done to kind of give a moisture barrier so I don't have any future problems with the floor. I don't think I ever will, but anyway. This was a boom mat, DEI boom mat. This is one of their what was it, like a mega kit or something. 62.5 square foot, I believe. And I have quite a bit left. I think I have 6 or 7 2 by 1 foot sheets left, and I've done this whole thing. The insides, well, I used about a sheet and a half per door because you can't get them all the way in there. So I put half a sheet on each bottom side of the door, and then like I get the half sheet because I cut one sheet into 4 pieces and then did 2 strips on the top. That's just how I did it because I couldn't see how you could get a full sheet in the door and seal it up because there's a lot of bracing inside that door. It still fucking helped though. Those doors are a lot more solid now. Everything in the car is a lot more solid. You can, just by talking in the car, you can hear a difference in the resonance. Anyway, you got the seam sealer on too. That's what that shit is. The brand is Lord, and it's a direct metal seam sealer. So I got all that in. Got all that done. Boom mat's in. This is about as much far as I'm gonna go, except for the tranny tunnel. I do have a piece cut out for that. I haven't got my shifter yet. I bought the Hurst pistol grip quarter stick, and I ended up selling it to my buddy CJ. And I'm gonna buy the TCI Outlaw. So now I'm just kind of waiting to get that shifter. It'll probably be a week or 2 before I can get it. And then I got to build some brackets for it because I'll throw a picture up of what I'm kind of thinking. It's going to look kind of ghetto in the picture, but I got some ideas. So it's going to turn out a lot better than you might think. So anyway, we got that going on. Got that all done. Thankfully, both doors have boom mat put in already. A lot more solid. I'll kind of update you on what I'm doing. I got the drive light situation kind of figured out. I haven't figured it out yet. I got all the parts. Now I'm getting ready to wire. As I think I said in a video, I discovered that these drive lights won't do what I want them to. So now I'm going to do this. These are light strips from superbrightleds.com. They are like 15 bucks. If anybody ends up ordering these things, I don't know if it says somewhere in the description, but these things come double-ended, and you can trim them. And it really kind of I must not have read it or something, but I didn't realize they came double-ended. And these are like a foot. No, they're like 19 inches. So you can actually cut this thing in half, and you'd have 2 LED strips. I didn't realize that, so I bought 2 sets of each. And I could have saved myself 30 bucks because I could have just used 1 strip, because these things are only about, I don't know, 9 inches long or so. So anyway, word to the wise, if you're going to order something like this, do something like this. These things are double-ended and they come trimmable. That's what that little scissor thing is. That's a place where you can trim it. So word to the wise there, you can actually trim these and they are double-ended. So if you're going to do something like this, you really only need one strip because you can use both ends. And you do not need, because I ordered 1 big strip, and I'm going to show you why sometime, but you do not need both ends to be hooked up. It's just one or the other. They think they just wire up the both ends so that you can do what I'm doing. You can cut it in half and you can use either side. So anyway, try not to talk your ear off here. So this is your standard 1157 bulb that these cars use for. This is the park light turn signal for the front bumper. I had to learn some things about wiring to do this. I had to find the resistance of this bulb in the park light and turn signal circuit. And to do that, the case is the ground. So you take your fancy little voltmeter. I can't do it one-handed here, but the case would be the ground. So you'd put your black probe on the case, and then these two probes on the bottom, one's for the park light, one's for the turn signal. And it's pretty easy to determine that. You get your socket and you just kind of put the bulb in there and you see which way it rotates, and then you can see which wire goes where, because I doubt that they crisscross the wires inside this socket. That would be fucking stupid. So as you can tell, the bottom electrode would be for the heavy blue wire, which is your turn signal, and then the top one would be for the brown wire, which is your park light, and then the black is ground, which is this deal. So connect your ground to this and then touch the one probe and it'll give you an amp reading. You then take the voltage you'll be using, which is 12 volts, and then you divide 12 by whatever your amp reading is, and that is your ohm resistance. So I had to buy resistors for this setup to make this work, because once I eliminate this bulb, the park circuit and the blinker circuit's not going to work. So I'm going to wire in resistors in place of this bulb that will simulate the bulb being there so that everything will work correctly. So there's a quick little tip for you. I had to learn that myself. I read a bunch of crap online and found a good little forum where a guy was actually trying to do almost the same thing. He was trying to eliminate park lights to replace LEDs, and he had to find the resistance and all that stuff. So I have got all my resistors here, and I'm going to actually start hooking everything up here in a minute to see if it works, and I'll make another video for that. I just wanted to give you all an update on what's going on. So we got this going on. We got trying to build our park light or park and drive lights, turn signals, all that crap, trying to make them do fancy shit like I want them to do. And that's about it. So I don't want to talk your ear off anymore. We'll hit you back with a good little update here when I got a lot more going on. So I'm gonna throw this right at the end of this video. So everything's hooked up. So that's my drive light. It's on. Believe me, it looks really fucking bright in person. So I just have the park lights on right now. So as you see, this is park lights. The key is on. Park lights are on. I'm struggling with this thing right now. I wired in my resistors and it didn't work right. So I'm gonna go to the drawing board with that one. But right now, so as you see, I have the socket plugged, the socket wired in. This is my osmium switchback driver box. So that box is wired into the park light, the turn signal, and the ground circuit here. And then coming out of the box, it only goes to the drive light. So the drive light is grounded and powered through the box. And then my turn signal amber light is powered off of the actual turn signal circuit on the socket. And then I have it grounded up to the frame. So let me turn it on for you. Whoops. So there's the right turn signal. So there you go. I don't know if you can see the amber. Yeah, that LED is hard to pick up on camera. But the LED is on. It's flash. It blinks with the actual bulb here. So it's working right. See how the drive light shut off? And then, yeah. So I mean, it's bright. It's not really freaking bright, but it's working. It works this way, but once again, the bulb is there. I can't do anything with that fucking bulb. So we'll shut the blinker off. Blinker's off. drive lights back on. So that's what I was trying to accomplish, and we got it done. Just not the way we wanted it to be working. So I'm gonna keep messing with this, but I just wanted to show y'all what I was talking about. So there we go. Peace.